Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. I'm currently on a 6. Let's get to it, shall we? I'm feeling good. You know, I've been saying, look, I'm not afraid. I'm not a coward. I will click magical. I've said before, I think magical is not all that bad in terms of party comps. I think it is playable. We did get the very scary Scoundrel vs. Thorn starter, but yeah, you know. I want to check this one. These rarer curses, I think I am gonna go at least take a reference to the unfair win sheet that those guys made, the 98% by who made this? Oh, let me call their names out. Peter 4K, Japanese Export, It's Gotti, VM Service, Rush Second, Kuro L, Zeknar, and Dark Twinge. I recognize some of those names, but those guys are, if I'm not mistaken, those guys are the book club people. Book club, bookshelf. So, and there's Dark Twinge, yeah. So you'll see them on the list. Anyway, I like looking at these rarer curses on their list to see, because I think add Cyclops 11 to 20 does not sound that bad. But I just want to check because there's a chance. So, like, an example of this, by the way, I watched Cranberry do this. He took add Wiz, which one of the guys who made this list was in his chat, and they're like, yeah, this is an instant death. And I was like, really? It was an instant death. He died immediately for taking it. And it's something where I would think that add Wiz is not too bad, but they already have the knowledge, you know? So let me just go in here and search add Cyclops. Okay, they do not like it. That makes sense. I was kind of on the fence one way or the other. It's a lot of damage, and mostly it's a lot of HP you have to chew through. I'm glad I checked. So I think then, well, obviously we can't play depleted spells. I think Big Hitter 8's pretty bad. Monster Regen 2 is a little bit tough. Monster Column 2 is also a little bit tough. Monster Rights 2 is, I think, honestly a little worse because you're just going to get swarmed by summons. Like, actually just horrific. Although for 10 points, I mean, I'm looking through it, right? If I want to play magical, I probably have to pick some things I don't love. And I really think you don't want to play small bonus or write 2 blank. Monster Rights is an absolutely never to me. For every second fight, you get a second item. That's kind of cool. I think 2 fewer rerolls is just horrible. I cannot imagine a world where I would click on this. I'm kind of down for Monster Column 2 and add Rat. Because what else would I do here, right? It would have to be like add Rat, Big Hitter 8, Monster Regen, and then... yeah. I think realistically you could reroll this too. But I kind of want to try Monster Column add Rat. It's a little bit counterintuitive because I've been enjoying playing... oh, we got Learn Hemlock. There you go, Gardener. It's the left side with shield 5 pain. Honestly, it's not crazy, but I've been enjoying playing the slower style and just kind of trying to live forever. And obviously can't really do that with Monster Column, but... oh, he just dies for that. Sorry, Pockets, I think that's just how it goes. Oh, and the Archer, I'm losing like half my team for this. What the heck? Well, Pockets is dying to the Thorn anyway. I think you're going to be hard-pressed to find a line that lets me get away from this fight without multiple deaths. I think we just take the L here. They all hit their monster columns. It's all a bunch of 50-50s. Not a great starter, but, you know. I'll give it a shot. We'll see where we end up. I think this is fine, at least. Losing 3 characters in the first fight, it's a side effect of clicking magical, though. I think, truly. A big reason why we took such a big L here. These are some good picks. I like Glacia, and I like Herbalist. I think Glacia is a little bit worse, since I want to race the enemies down. But I think Herbalist is kind of like... it's okay, right? Kind of a toss-up. I'm gonna try Herbalist out. I've been feeling my opinion of Herbalist shift, though, as I've been saying. Hopefully nothing horrific here. Oh, only 1 middle. Or column, I should say. Middle column. That's pretty good. I can maybe hit the fierce and get this guy to go. What do you think? First burst, 1 to all. Pretty good here. Can I... Nah, okay, so you have to pick one or the other to save, I think. I'm not opposed to rolling pockets here, so the thought is if he hits the fierce, I save everyone. And if he misses, I just sack mage, which is similarly fine, I think. Although, what if you play... You put the poison up, right? You exert this guy, you... Vine here? No, there's no way to save the mage, I think. Other than killing the boar. Okay, I'm not opposed. Maybe we high roll. Well, that's like a high roll, but in the other direction, if you think about it. Sorry, mage. It's not too bad, though, because I just put the double poison up on the boar, and then he's gone. I think once we get more HP, this will be a little bit better, but I do also feel like Monster Column is a little bit tough in Magical, considering the fact that we just cannot defend ourselves. Be a lot better if I had a gray here. That is my next assessment. Ooh, it's fine, I rolled lethal. It's fine, I rolled lethal. This is only fight 3. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, memory, that seems, sometimes memory is good, I think. It doesn't do much here. We can do, bird shield memory. That seems good, yeah. I like that. For a brief moment, I saw it. Like a reaction test there. It rolls over the top of one of my dice, and I go, ah, shit, I need that. Scoundrel actually just lives this hit because he's a fucking G and doesn't give a fuck. Scoundrel just takes those and it says, yeah, and then I hit the target. It's this goblin and this rat. Acceptable. We could definitely play Trapper from this spot too for Trapper Herbalist. With a lot of mana gain for Herbalist, it kind of feels not too bad. That's lethal. Did I do my math correctly? I sure did. We did it, we stabilized, kind of. Okay. I'm done for Dabbler. A little bit of a defensive angle here does not sound too terrible. And Dabbler has a lot of HP. 4 damage cleave? That sounds pretty terrible. This rat is hitting a 4, so 4 damage cleave is just killing my whole team right now. There's a few thoughts about this. I think one of them is probably to lock a shield. Yikes. Okay. Sorry, pockets? I think that's just kind of how it goes, though. Sometimes you eat 8 damage on turn 1, not much counterplay for you there, boss. It is what it is. So alpha spawning more wolves is pretty tough, but I think fair. I think it's okay. We just have to kill the ads as they spawn. I'm down to Hemlock him here. And I have regen going. The worst thing he can do to me is do these 4 cleaves, right? Because single big hits, I should just try to bank some mana, pretty much, is my thinking. And look at this 6 damage into Dabbler, we're chilling. I don't want Dabbler to drop low though, we want to save our HP where we can. The longer we live, the better off. Yeah, because 4 damage cleave isn't so bad if I just burst it, which I will. And mana, our value is pretty good here actually. I gotta say, I'm just gonna keep spreading my regen. And we just want to keep mana for burst to survive these hits, and I should be okay. I'm looking at if I have lethal here. I might. I do. I should be a little more cautious. Shield 1, growth, vulnerable. Wow, that seems really good. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't really love Tower Shield here. I'd rather random. Okay. Sometimes my gardener can get some patient value at least. If you're wondering, by the way, if you've ever had this thought, if you put Hemlock on someone other than Gardener, you do not get a second cast of it. It just does nothing. Just in case you were thinking about that. Came to my mind there for a second. One to the illusion. I could actually lock this 1 mana here. I think it's not too bad. Because I can't let the illusions double petrify my Dabbler, right? That's crazy. So we could go like here, here. Why did I think I could save my mage off of that play? I think this is actually not very good. I'd rather roll for mana. I keep the shield though to save mage. I want to do like... I want to kill the rat, basically. Okay, well it's not looking great for us. Okay, well it's not looking great for us. That is unlucky, I think. Oh well, so be it. I'm gonna let Gardener die because she's dying to the courts anyway. I think that set of rolls was not very good. But that's okay. I'll survive. I don't know what I should have rolled for there, honestly. Maybe it's just a bad luck turn. I'm not 100% sure what you do differently there. But you know what? Instead of the rat, I should kill the corpse. Like, I roll 5 mana, 6 mana, everything's fine. Sometimes, though, everyone just misses their mana. I didn't need much to save. I needed, like, 1 mana. But then, if I did just play for the mana save, I would have taken a bunch of petrified damage, which is bad in its own right. I think I'm being a little too aggressive with pressing the locks. Like, I can just reroll. It's not too bad. I don't need to lock in on the bad stuff like growth there. I think I'm a little out of it after Wild Frost today, to be honest with you. Granite is pretty good in this comp. You can kind of just make him live forever, which is nice. Honestly, Shield 5 Pain on this guy? It's not terrible. Because he has the Stone HP, so I don't think he'll take any extra damage from it. The Death Defy might be better. I'm not actually sure, though. Well, the Death Defy is definitely better here. There's no way we're shielding... Well, actually, I could shield Mage, and then if I roll enough mana, I can make the Militia run here. I just need, what, 2 more mana from one of these? It could happen. Wow, it happened. Love to see that. Only downside is the Shade goes uncontested, and it is going to threaten some really big numbers into me. I think that is a bit of an issue. Yeah, it's just going to threaten constant high damage that I can't really answer. Well, I guess I can kind of answer if I just roll all of my mana. It's 6 to save you. And I'm willing to. Because the rat's not doing anything. I think I can get away with it. If Granite rolls that 3 damage heavy, or a Death Defy, I'm very happy here. Yeah, Death Defy is good. Okay. Despite the horrors beyond my comprehension, I do seem to be okay. It's just a little bit horrific, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna poison this goblin. He deserves it. This Shade did not miss, and somehow we lived anyway. Ladder. You could grab mana on Granite, which is pretty good. I think ladder side replacers are inherently, as a whole, a little better in Magical because you have a green. I don't hate it too much. If you're wondering, by the way, I do think that if you just want to streak, you should play for only picking. Only are you dying to play? Okay, you should play only to play for basic, right? But I was kind of just feeling like I always play basic, and I kind of want to play something different, so I did. I do believe Magical is just about fine. Magical just has a rocky early game, and no gray is pretty scary. But once you get through the worst of it, you can actually, I think, have an okay run. Interesting little note here, the Slimer couldn't target my Gardener there because she was already being killed. He had no choice but to target this bottom 3, I'm pretty sure. Because the game will try, it says in the rules, it tries to not target people who are already dying. because then it would just waste its turn pretty heavily. So I think when the guy shoots the gardener there, it's kind of just over for him. Seer's okay. Main issue with Seer is that he's bad for my ladder, but I don't hate it. I think Faye is pretty bad. The sarcophagus does actually threaten us with these 5 damage cleaves and the 9 damage heavy, but I think it's okay. We can play Seer. Maybe ladder gardener's okay. Double 2 mana. That's not too bad. Okay, we high rolled. Super, super good stuff. I'm gonna aim to clear the gnolls out this turn. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. Just a little bit of a fright. That's all. When you get the option to, it's very good to put regen on Granite. Because watch, he takes this, like, he takes all of that damage and then he just regens so they can't hit him with it again. It's very strong. I do not really want this guy to be hitting heavies into sarcophagus. It doesn't seem all that good. So the only thing for him to do is roll down for mana. Or not mana, sorry, Death Defy. Double poison, granted, is pretty BM. 3 plus 5, so you'd be at +3 if I can just kill the rat. 2 mana's good. I just need mana. That's always going to be the play. And a huge Death Defy out of Granite. What a legend. If I can just go here on the rat... Well, I can just have Seer take it all. +1 to Granite, and then I could even do a Foretell here. I think is okay. The more time I can spend foretelling, the better off we are. So even though Granite's taking all of this poison, I'm not too worried about it. Because he's dying, so he's not going to get targeted by much. He got hit by the cleave, so my cleave thought was wrong, as it turns out. I have 5 mana to get out of this. It's not as many resources as I would like, but it's probably enough that I just survive. Yeah, I just survive. Just taking a quick look through. But the add rat curse here has been pretty tough. Okay, Seer, sure. The 2 damage heavy is basically the same as an X at this point in the fight. First thought here is maybe I should kill El Rat. Yeah. And then maybe I should kill El Gnoll. Yeah, and no matter what you do to Granite here, he's going to be dying because if you take him up above his stone HP, he's taking the 5 on the stone HP. You'd have to be able to shield him for 5, basically, for him to live. It is worth looking at if I can ever survive with one other character, and I think it's a no. And that's okay. I'll just leave it to the exerted Gnoll. There's no way Herbalist Dabbler loses to the Gnoll. It's a tough one for sure. Sarcophagus seems like a hard boss when you buff him up like that. But that's okay. Every fight we live, right? Whiskers is pretty good. It's not bad for Granite. I don't hate it. Side replacers, again, just inherently have more value. He's not got a whole lot to copycat. He has a mana gain option, but now he has no X's and he has the option to shield, which is good. Oh, that looks not good for me. Huge Death Defy. I will admit to you now, I'm pretty afraid. I think we're actually in a bit of trouble here. One Foretell. I'm afraid of the Shade, mostly. This enemy is not one that I want to deal with because we don't have good ways to kill it, do we? So we can kind of just sit there and farm me up. Growth mana doesn't feel like it's all that bad here. +1 mana is fine. Regen Granite saves him, but I can also just Vine for 1 mana and save him. Unless the roll looks pretty good. 9 mana. As soon as you get to a point where this run does something good with 9 mana, it's all but fine. It's just a long road there. Saves Herbalist. Dabbler is also savable here. We just end on the same issue, which is that the Shade is just going to sit here as I die to poison, and he's going to farm me. The actual issue here, and maybe I just do something like this. This is Herbalist. I'm not opposed to trading Granite away, because Granite has the important HP, but Granite's also dying to nothing. He's just fucking falling down. For free. So it's not like it's too expensive to save him. I think I take the safe play here and I just trade Herbalist off. It's not too bad, I would argue. Scary fight. Trade Herbalist for an okay outcome here of I don't die. Oh, I can't vine. What the heck? Get out of here. Peaked cap. No, wait. We do not want to add more things to these fights, is what I've learned. Disciple Druid, having the option to heal is pretty good, but also being able to just do one to all here is strong. And the cleanse is nice. I'm gonna go Druid, but I do actually think that's a little close. I get to ladder Druid too if I want. 2 shield growth is basically the same as 2 mana. I don't think it's all that different. It's a shame that I don't get to replace any of the bad sides. I think that this run will be good or bad based on what our first tier 3 is. Once we get out of the rocky, shaky, scary early game and into our tier 3s, the run starts to take shape. Probably gonna not let the Grave summon 3 guys, huh? That seems like it would not be good for me. 1 mana kills a rat. And then a foretell. I have to kill this zombie the long way, and he is going to just sit here and spam big damage. And that's not great. But I can foretell, which is kind of alright. Little value cleanse here. Seems actually pretty good. Given circumstances where I can press foretell, I should. But I think that all this run really wants is a tier 3 blue that can carry me right off the jump. And if I get offered something like that, we might actually just walk this run through to the end. It's super lethal. Get him out of here. Cocoon, Bag of Holding. We can't play Cocoon, I don't think. It doesn't seem very likely. These fights are going to be over way before they start. I should just take the extra HP. I can't really get much era value, I don't believe. I think this extra HP should go to Seer. Actually, I should go to Herbalist. My whole team is low HP, actually. What are Wiz's middle sides? Oh god, he deals 4 damage to all. That's scary. I actually would love that one shield. Too bad. 2 skeletons is not great, but I got 2 foretells. It's not like I could do something about this. I could go balance. Oh, but you know what? I have triple balance here, which means these skeletons are just kind of dead anyway. If I'm even threatened, which the enemy's all low rolled. Thank the Lord. That's a huge boon for me. Bless up. I'm sending this one up to the big man for sure on this one. That poison is wasted. And then I just press balance a few more times and I think this fight is over. I should have poisoned the militia because I think I have for sure a lethal if I poison the militia. Does that say plus 15? Thanks, balance. Lich. Ooh, agent's pretty good here. I think agent plus herbalist is extremely acceptable. I also just don't really want to click on Forsaken there. It gives me something good for quad use as well on these copycats. And yeah, I'm down with this. I think it's pretty good. Give Seer the pillow. What's Lich's middle side? Summon 4 bones? That's not great. Shifter Plague. We just kind of build here. Nothing too scary. The 1 to all is a little bit of a shame. But I have Seer into Lich, which is a bit of an okay matchup. And I'm going to spread damage here because I want to just kind of balance through all the bones when possible. However, I am getting a little weakened here. You know what? It's not too bad. 4 damage anti-pristine? Sure. I'm gonna need at least 1 balance here, I believe. We'll talk about it when I see the rolls. It is just a 1 balance angle. It's a shame because I lose a little bit of value here, but how about I kill these 2 as a result, and then I just save HP. 4 Petrify on Druid? Well, Druid, you have a cleanse side. Good luck. I'll Death Defy that, it's not too bad, too. Possessed, okay, probably don't want to lock that. Possessed, hey! Agent, wake up! Agent, no. Are you sure? I'm sure. Thank you for the ass. Okay, Druid's on a long vacation. Okay, Druid's just getting killed. Buffed. Doesn't do much. Granted, it doesn't really have anything to do either here. I can walk through this fight without much issue, I believe. Death Defy. Like, I just build forever on Seer. 4 skeletons is no issue because I have good AoE. Look at that. Patient. Incredible. Maybe a quad use here, Agent? God damn. That's too bad. Two mana, I kill a bone? Sure. A quad use there would have gone pretty hard. Are you? No, you're Petrifying Herbalist. What? Shifter, ranged, yeah, copycat, yeah, cantrip, yeah. Why did it pick up boned and... Oh, this is like a weird thing where I think Shifter copycats multiple times. So... And then I played the Shifter and the boned went away. Why'd it get boned? Well, I have no idea why that gained boned. I was gonna take some sort of line of reasoning. I have no fucking idea. I have actually no clue. No idea. No thought as to why that would have boned. The urn gives me nothing. I could have shield 5 pain, inflict pain. That seems good. I'll take Crescent Shield here, I think. It's not too bad. I have Herbalist to grow it too if I need. It can come up, potentially. You never know. Dog. I can't do 2 damage to my agent, and I can't give the Caw 2 HP. Neither of those sound very reasonable. That sniper is also a trouble here. I don't want to just sit here and try to play catch up against these guys. Although, I think I just roll for Death Defy, right? Probably. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, and then it copycats serrated. It's very strange when you get copycat. But hey, 2 damage is 2 damage. That feels so bad. Doesn't it just seem so awful to not foretell and to leave this sniper here uncontested. What fight is this? I think in a run like this, you kind of just have to make a judgment call. I can always heal later. I think you make the judgment call. It's just too much damage on Agent. I need to start foretelling if I'm going to get away from this fight, I believe. Ooh, that's pretty good. Repel, rescue, rampage. I don't need it. I want to roll Deathify, really. Okay. It's not too bad. Because we can go 1, 2, kill the sniper, 1, kill the caw, kill the wolf. Yeah. Rest in peace to Agent. It's not so bad to lose a character since I have double reds though, and I can just heal through it. Woo woo. In case you were wondering, by the way, I do believe woo woo. It's fine. It's good to foretell if I'm not under threat. It's the safe play, for sure. This is 5 to all. Or I could just burst and take lethal. That seems better. Tainted! Woo! I don't think I'm gonna play that. That sounds not very good. In my opinion. I guess we have boost for Agent now, which is okay. I do kind of feel like our items have been kind of garbage on this run. I don't feel like I've had anything all that good so far. Just kind of hanging tight. My time will come. You gotta stay strong in the face of adversity. We go 1, 2, 3. It's not too bad. Kill the rat, kill the snake so there's no poison. But I could also just aim for the chomp, maybe? The problem is I can't kill the chomp or else I kill my agent. I guess I could solve. It's not terrible to kill the chomp here when I have the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Salve. Weaken. Weaken. Burst, burst. I could save 1 of my damages here that I wasted. Or I could just weaken the chomp and then save some mana. That seems a little better. But this line does leave me a little bit vulnerable. Although I can just play for Agent to roll me a 3 damage here. And then I can kill the snake, overkill the snake, both bandits run. That seems actually pretty good. Does kinda have to happen. Ah, nice. And sometimes, when things are tough, we just roll good. Thanks, Agent. Charge Link, Burning Halo. Charge Link is unbelievably good in this run. Very, very strong. For now, I'm gonna put it on Agent. But it's very, very good. My hopes are increased. Just a little. Don't tell me. Inflict Bone. That's also not very good. Charge Link is going to do some good work for us. Inflict Pain on the Spiker looks extremely good. And Inflict Pain on the Demon. Although he has to take pip damage, so maybe not. Although double weaken is still fine. Yeah, he won't take any damage from that pain. Salve, burst, burst. Not too bad. It's kind of worth it to put so much damage into the Spiker, I feel. He's a big bastard, and he takes a long time to die in this team. The Knoll's exerting himself into the granite, which is very nice. And Demon doesn't have anything too scary. Charged Echo. Hilarious. Roll the charge side. It gets overwritten by the shifter rolling into Echo. That's a pretty good one. Wait, no, it doesn't? Oh, that's it's perma boost. Oh fuck, it's the wrong one. Wait, but he didn't get boosted. Why didn't he get +9? That's strange. Shouldn't he be so strong and so scary? Well, I don't know. Oh, charged. Gross, man. So gross. Ugh, I hate it here. Very icky. How do I save Seer? I don't know. Maybe I can't? What about burst here? Burst here, burst here. Ah, the spiker's at 3. I think you cannot find... Am I? No, 8 damage. I'm off by 1 on the demon always. And you can't kill his last HP. Okay. I think we'll kill the rat. Just off by 2 mana in that idea. Salve, burst, salve. Nope, off by just a little bit there. So close. I'm sure there's a line here somewhere that would save everyone. Sure, I'll take that, I suppose. It's not crazy. I think I can get away from this fight with 0 deaths if I play for it. I need to kill the Knoll somehow. I probably need to roll for mana. What does this give me? This gives me 4 mana. This Knoll is a fucking killer. God damn. I think I can probably play just to save Agent here. And then... I've been in this fight for so long. It's really giving me a good go here. I can ignore the rat. This guy's on 9, right? So I could kill him, but I lose my agent if I don't heal agent here. The only way to save agent is to heal here. And salve Seer. And then it goes like... I have 8 damage here that I can spread however I want. It's probably... And then I have 5 left. And I'm off by 1. Okay, how about I just skip Seer's turn? How does this look? Similar, actually. I mean, it's net positive on the mana, so why would I ever skip Seer's turn? But I would really like to find the line that gets no one killed here. Because this is right before a major boss, and it's a hard boss. So... what do you think? I think I let the granite roll here. I keep this. I think I let the granite roll. Because a shield or a death defy both save me. Ah, too bad. Just lost damage for no reason. Oh well. I took my shot and I missed. Not much to be said. Ooh, this is actually so much worse now. isn't it? Can't kill the demon. I cannot kill the gnoll either. Scary. A tough fight, I think, just in general. I put too much damage into the spiker trying to save my team, I think is what it comes down to. Click death. Sure. If you wanna. He's dead anyway, but feel free. Don't let me stop you. I think I poisoned this gnoll, because my actual damage to the gnoll is just through burst now, so I may as well take the one when I can. Kill rat, death defy witch looks okay. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't great to lose one there, but Troll King's kind of tough for me. Wizard versus Fate. Wizard gives a perma boost to Agent, and my mana output just completely tanks if I do that. Doesn't it? But I have Granite, who can also get a perma boost through Whiskers, which is not super likely. I think Wizard is no good here. I think you have to play Fate. Troll King is going to fucking annihilate me. Oh man, I'm in a terrible spot here. I think this might be the end of me. Let's see what it looks like in the end. But I think it's very tough. I don't know how you live this. This guy, I mean, maybe he doesn't kill me. Maybe it'll be okay. Anyone have any good ladders now? Ooh, Seer has a good ladder. Heal shield mana gain 2 over poison 1. Yeah. Putting Bag of Holding here to give him +1 is kind of nice. Yep, that's 5 to all. Hard to deal with. For sure. Can heal Seer, heal Agent. Just gotta kill the Slate. Okay, definitely killing the Slate turn 1 here. I think with the circumstance, I just roll. Maybe I get a dodge. Okay, heal shield 2 is fine. Oh, I should have rolled Granite there. Sorry, my fault, my fault. This is your worst side. Much better. I think we take as much damage off the table as possible. It's the game plan. And for the first time in 100 years, I Fortel. I think me versus Troll King with a bunch of healing in the tank and the ability to rescue heal should actually go okay. Charge. That's 16 damage. Oh, cool. Well, I thought I was, you know, I made a classic overlook. Something that I forgot to tell you. Could just kill Troll King. Entirely plausible. Flickering Blade M4. Sapphire Ring is too good in magical. But Flickering Blade with Agent is 16 damage if you hit, but the odds of you hitting are not very good. It's too hard to call that. And Sapphire Ring's good if I get stuck on Sorcerer here. Ideally I play Warlock in this run, but sometimes it's Sorc. Possessed, don't lock. Death Defy's fine on Witch, I think. Ooh, I'm starting to gain a little bit of confidence in this one. I'm starting to feel myself a little bit. This Monster Column Curse was very tough, but I think this was really mostly just hard because I played Magical. I think in a run where I didn't play Magical, this would not have been such a nightmare. That seems good. I didn't read all those keywords, I probably should have. Oh god. Just what I needed. Okay, it's fine. Priority 1, don't let this thing hatch. Okay, I'm fine. Phew, scary. I wouldn't hate killing the chomp here. There's a lot of pain coming at me. I just healed the fate, it's fine. I don't have Foretell anymore, I can keep that in mind as well. It's fine. I have Strand usually next turn, so I can just kind of heal through the pain. I should burst the Dragon Egg. Let's not be silly here. He's not gonna roll summon 3 dragons. See, it's an X, it's fine. It's no big deal. Wouldn't mind a little more AoE here, though. Cleanse this so I can go... You're dying to Chomp, you're dying to Wisp. You'll live the Chomp. I want to kill Chomp Wisp on this turn, I think. I'm just blazing. You're dying to Wisp, dying to Wisp. Dying to Bones plus Rat. I should not. I don't know what the hell I was thinking with that play, by the way. That shit was crazy. Why would I not go Strand and then Strand? Make that make sense to me. And then Salve and then Strand. Why would I leave all this HP on the table? The whole point here is I can just Strand through the Chomp without any issues. I can probably go for the Rat here, actually, because then I can go, like... Burst, Strand on Agent, Strand on Agent. It's pretty okay. Then what? You could play Burst Burst. I think I'm gonna kill this Wisp. I leave myself on 2 mana. If I don't roll a way to kill this Dragon Egg next turn, I mean, you know, if it's hatching and I don't roll any way to do 2 damage, is it really my problem? I would have to go with no. That is not my issue anymore. That's just a skill issue. Actually, I could do like burst, burst, bones, burst, 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 burst. Yeah, okay. Emerald Mirror, Horned Viper. Emerald Mirror for a second copy of Sapphire Ring is extremely good. What's my 6? I get Charge Link as well. Emerald Mirror sounds very good here. Horned Viper also doesn't do much. Emerald Mirror Fate for charged on the mana, and then probably Sapphire Ring Warlock is good. That looks fine. It's kind of sad that my Crescent Shield is just sitting off to the side, but I also don't think I equip it now that I have Emerald Mirror. Well, you could actually, because you could just Memory on the left side. I wonder if it's better. I feel like I already have enough rescue angles. Inflict self-shield. Okay. If you want. I think quad use is better to try to aim for the Hydra here. I'm not afraid. Oh, it does memory back to 2. I'll have to think about that a little harder. I'm thinking about it. I think it's not that bad. Although I just think the Crescent Shield isn't worth playing then, right? Why would I play Crescent Shield here? I don't think it's all that good, actually. When you put it like this, like it's not doing anything. This whole thought stems from this feeling of I want to make use of all of my items. I don't need to. It doesn't matter. Indahexia. Last picking luggage is horrific, but I have the whiskers for it, so it's not so bad. I don't want to play Vessel, and I don't want to random because Jumble is still out there. Tar, that's not too bad. Hat Dot Brawler, okay. Triple Shuriken, Broken Heart. Triple Shuriken, Broken Heart. Triple Shuriken, Broken Heart? What the fuck? Hat Dot Brawler, can't put it on luggage because it fucks my fate up. Triple shirt, what the hell, man? That's crazy. I got a bunch of garbage I can't play. Thanks, luggage. If you play Hat Dot Brawler, you just end up with this terrible fate. She has triple on all her sides, but I have no way to make any value out of this, I feel. It's kind of just wasted. But I do kind of feel like I should triple Shuriken Agent. It just puts us in this weird position. Because they're both going to be unable to be healed. But if I don't triple Shuriken Agent, I think they're just dead. And it's not like, I mean, I have Salve, but I feel like this into Hexia is fine because I'm just going to run straight into Hexia and kill her on turn 1, most likely. Is what it looks like to me, anyway. This shit was fucking terrible. But, I mean, if I hit the quad use and the copycat, we can probably just clean up. It's a lot of damage. Okay, copycat. I'm down for charged mana here as well, and cleansing luggage is okay. Agent? Okay, not ideal. What'd you have here? Doubled. Other keywords see colored 3 as 6. I don't have anything for that. Too bad. Yeah, it is indeed just a kill Hexia turn 1 sort of position, which is good at least. I won't complain too much. That's what it comes down to, is with chain and charged, you just obliterate like that. It's a little counterintuitive because you would think you want to play long into Hexia. And into a different boss, I think I would reconsider that setup. But 2 characters with triple shuriken means that you can't whiff your triple shuriken. So whatever my agent rolls is a win. Interesting. Monster Column 2 felt really scary, but I think it only felt scary because we had no gray. And if we won that course with no gray, I think it was, like, fine, right? Not terrible anyway. I have gained a lot of respect for grays in Unfair. I feel like being able to shield is so good. But that puts me on a 7. Not too bad. I mean, the top of the leaderboards is nothing too crazy, right? It's like... well, it's a 50. That is pretty crazy. But that's by the goats. You're on the front page if you get to a 14, which isn't too bad. Cranberry's been popping off, though. He's on an 8. Look at that guy. Good for him. Nice little healthy competition. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.